of economics of making aluminum. Then primary aluminum, making it with the whole process that you now know how it works. And then we talk about secondary aluminum. We have a few people here that are very interested in that part. And then we talk about cast house products. Well, in real dollars, that means that has been declining because the price in '89 was already pretty much the same price that we have right now. It's gone up and down, but overall, that was the price.
Is this inflation adjusted or just?
No, that's the real price. So this is the real price. That means in real...
Evident, a lighter car uses less fuel than a heavier car or truck. Less fuel, improved safety. It's just as strong as a steel vehicle, but it weighs, on average, 700 pounds less than a steel vehicle. Okay, a study by Ducker Worldwide, which is a automotive research institute, widely quoted, claims that there's going to be 550 pounds of aluminum on average per vehicle by 2025, in 10 years from now, compared to current number is around 350 to 375 pounds per average vehicle today.
And it's fully recyclable. Aluminum can be reused over and over and over. No real problem from a mechanical perspective of the metal. It'll continue to work very well. Doesn't really make any difference how many times it's been used, as opposed to some kind of materials like certain plastics for your bottles or something like that, where you have to recycle them into a different use application because you can't put them back into the same application they came from. Also, the fact that aluminum is relative. This bath has fluorine in it, and fluorine, of course, is also not a particularly nice thing to breathe. It was a mustard gas they used in World War I to kill people and so forth. So there are really strict limits on fluorine emissions from smelters because they come out. And with the smelter, those pots have a very extensive hooding and air ventilation system that's designed to suck all the air out of the pot. And what it collects is it collects any dust of alumina that might be in there that they might be able to reuse, so you don't waste the alumina, and also gets the fluorine out of the air so it doesn't go into the atmosphere.
To join the Russian company as their export sales manager, call it, based in New York. And over a number of years, that volume grew and the Russian industry consolidated, which happened worldwide. There were many, many more aluminum companies around years ago than there are today. And it became one giant company called United Company, UC Rusal. And my role there was the sales director and senior trader.
Small change in starting conditions can massively or will massively affect the outcome of later conditions. So what Lorenz was saying is that the present affects directly the future. But the approximate present, if we only know the approximate present, does not approximate what the future will be. And so when we think about markets and hedging and certain dynamics and what the back to where I mentioned a little bit earlier that we're not focusing on currency, but currency is a very important component of the global equation. So you have a CME world that's traded, and as Martin pointed out, aluminum is traded globally.